Every online entrepreneur has a collection of digital tools that contribute to their success. Software, books, blogs, podcasts, and people that inspire them. What's in your digital toolbox?
Our guest for today's show today is Kurt Phillip. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. It's beautiful outside. So,
Kurt, you come from New Zealand. Oh, welcome, Kurt. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us today.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Well, we're glad to hear. We're excited to figure out how to make more money from what we're already doing.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Isn't it crazy that you can take the same traffic that you already get to your website? So there's people showing up, they're wanting to buy things, they're not buying them because you're missing a couple of important, super secret things that you might even reveal some of those to us today. Why don't you go ahead and share what's in your digital toolbox?
Yeah, sure. So one thing when people are asking me what they should do first, when they've got a blog, or they've got a site, whether it's affiliate or e-commerce, and they want to get started, what I say is go over to hotjar.com, which is a heat maps tool. That's just the one I like best. There's a bunch of different ones. There's heat maps for WordPress, which is a free one. There's VWO has one built in. There's Lucky Orange, there's Crazy Egg, there's a bunch. I like Hotjar, that's its only job. They're really good at what they do. Install that on your your 5 highest traffic pages. Run heat maps for a week or two until you've got 500, 600 views and you've got enough and then start to look for areas of your website, of your pages that have 80% of the user interaction. So Pareto principle says that 20% of the areas on your website will have 80% of the interaction. Now, if you know what that 20% is, it's very easy to get started then. If you keep doubling down on that 20% of areas, there's only going to be 1 or 2 or 3 areas on a page that you need to do anything with. See where those hotspot areas are, where most people are clicking. And most of the time it's above the fold, but you're starting to have a clear idea now of where to start to focus. And then start running some tests. So then go over to, now there's 3 different options, and a lot of people come up to me and ask me, what's better, VWO, Optimizely, or Google Optimize? They're all exactly the same thing. So go chuck your site through there after you've done some Hotjar tests, and then start to test those high areas. Test some buttons, test some different call to actions. Let the test run until it's concluded. I think that's what a lot of people don't do. They'll wake up one morning and go, oh my God, it's up 600%. But that was that one day. Some day, as we know, some days have 80% of sales for the week. So you need to let the statistical significance run for long enough where it's going to be highly likely that that number is pretty accurate. So the longer you let it run, the longer it'll reduce that spread of what the increase will be. And then once it's come up with a decision, and this is me simplifying it all a lot, obviously, but then once you've got that, then you know what the winner is, and just split test one thing at a time.
What kind of time span would you recommend?
It purely comes down to traffic.
Okay.
So if you have a site that's doing 1,000 views a day, and you chuck, you test one call to action button. Let's just say you got an opt-in in the header. That's a good example, actually. Just a simple opt-in. Test the button that they click. So whether it says sign up now or get free shit or whatever, let's go. Like the first test you run, try very different variations and you'll get a very clear indication. The more different it is, if it's going to be a positive difference, you'll get a conclusion quicker and you'll get a bigger uptick. Yeah, on a basic level, that's pretty much how it works.
The last thing we end with the toolbox is do you have any morning rituals or things that you do when you get up in the morning? This is what I do every day. This
Absolutely.
is how I do it. So tell us your morning rituals.
I'm super systematical. I've had some ex-girlfriends say to me, you've taken life out of life, because I'm like extremely routine. Not at the moment, because when you're traveling, that goes out the window. I'm just starting to get back into it now, but with the conference and everything, man, it's been a mess. But so what I do is when I wake up, I will leave my phone on airplane mode, and I've fallen out of habit a little bit of this lately just because it's been so busy, but I'll leave my plane on airplane mode, I'll go grab my bike, and I'll fucking ride. The worst thing you can do, and I just know this because how do I feel at the end of a day when I feel awesome and I've got shitloads done and I've been calm, is when I didn't check my phone when I got up. It just like jacks you up and you feel like everything's urgent and nothing's organized. So I just like jump on my bike, I'll go ride 30 Ks just around Chiang Mai or wherever I am, and then I'll get home, shower, I just meditate 5-10 minutes with the Calm app, or mindfulness. It's not really meditation, and then I'll head off to a coffee shop and work. I'll write in. I've got like the 5-minute journal. I'll write in that journal at some point, and if I do that, my days are not only infinitely more productive, I'm way calmer, I'm way nicer and chill because I got no anxiety, I'm way more relaxed, and that's it. Like that's and then I'll go to the gym at some point during the day. Well, yeah, like I said, I've been doing that the last few days, but that is my process for an awesome day, and that's it. Just those 3 or 4 things.
Hey, thank you so much for sharing all this great knowledge.
I appreciate it. It's all for the greater good.
Fantastic. Yeah, thank you for coming on. If people want to find out more about you, they want to connect with you, they want to work with you, how do they get in touch with you?
CROguy.com. I put up a new blog post every month and give away a heap of information. Add us on Facebook on CRO Guy page, Facebook/CRO Guy. And look forward to getting in contact with anyone. I just love CRO, man. It's all database, and I love consistency, and I love being around people who are interested in it too.
Fantastic.
Nice.
You've been listening to the Digital Journey Podcast, navigating through your online business voyage. That's exactly it.
And
hey,
there you go. Yeah.
Hey, thanks. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
You're listening to the Digital Journey Podcast. The Digital Journey is brought to you by Empire Flippers, the largest marketplace for selling and purchasing online businesses. EmpireFlippers.com.